And Butch always does his begrudgingly sounding voice when he does his big sigh before it is. Yeah.
Like I say, I'm more disappointed that everybody fails.
The Trojans will kick it away to start.
I'm come on.
On the move
This week was nuts. Because we're fucking Bill accidentally, and by accidentally I mean probably on purpose, told us that he's pregnant. He kept doing it in weird ways. Like he'd be like, he's like, oh Brian, I followed you to work today, which freaked me out. He's like, this guy cut us off, and I honked at him. I was like, you honk at people? He's like, yeah, I get real mad and I honk at people. And he's like, can't be doing that in 9 months, you know? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows.
Yeah, exactly.
As the game goes on, these small gains
are because I wanted to dick her a little bit.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside.
That's useless.
Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Trojans offense will go to work for the first time today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Gets it out quickly. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39. They get through and it's blocked. Scoop it up and going the other way. He's loose down the left side. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Do you guys have a decent amount of time off for Easter?
Makes it 7-0.
Or no? Is your spring break?
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Kitty is off for Good Friday. That's it. Every year, working at a bank. Every year. You guys off for Good Friday? Is it a federal holiday? No one knows. They don't know.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
They want it to be.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
And
the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number
Speed
1.
Runners.
Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Their pass.
Still closed on Juneteenth for the moment.
That's a federal holiday. You can't take that away. It's a federal holiday.
Oh, no, he can't? Oh.
Says he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. These last couple of drives,
I don't think he knows
Jesse's
what
been
it
about
is,
the
so I don't think
defense
he
making
can figure it
clutch
out.
stand.
I think for
The expressway is wide open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll put him away from the 27, 1st down.
Rude.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all.
No.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field of play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are too...
Not the ending. It's celebrating the delayed message.
The offensive line, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
What you done?
The field goal is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2.
These colors don't run, but they did.
Drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together.
Hate to break it to you.
So you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Tucker. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pass intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Lurked him.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And he's able
Dude, they don't allow me to do it anymore. For some reason, it's so fucking hard, man.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And the golden flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Goes to the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
I'm up. Don't worry, Mills. Don't
now
worry.
Facing a third down as they line up after the break. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry up. They'll run for it on fourth down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kent State. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, damn.
10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick two, as it were. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Coming out on first down with the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A first down for the offense. Wide out in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Daly. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Got a lot of running room. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
Dude, I didn't even know it existed before the year 2000.
Give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And offenses want
That's probably in college.
To the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense in.
Wyoming.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
On the right track.
You're a defensive guy and you want to fire in
Montana.
quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is
Mississippi.
These guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
Using the quick game. And he's tripped up, but not
your turn, Butch Sells.
First down. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here. When you have a red zone weapon like this dude, use him.
Yeah, and when you get in this area and you've got that big target and that big fella that you can find and you know he's going to...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Another rushing touchdown.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two.
Because they got Hot Wheels as their governor.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
1939, maybe.
And it'll come out
Governor
to the
Hot Wheels.
25. No attempt at a return.
Jasmine Crockett.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
Yeah, well, what's funny is she came out and she was like,
it's Tucker.
how did she word it?
He's
She's
gonna
like,
throw deep right
well,
side.
I've called him
And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top
like
on
Lieutenant
first down,
Dan,
second
like
down
she
coming
gave,
up.
she like
That's
called
a couple
him like
bad throws. Last
many
possession,
more
obviously
offensive
hits.
names, and
An
she went
interception
through,
by his quarterback,
she
and
used
now
it
you throw another one,
as a
in
chance
harm's way. You gotta
to
make
diss
sure
him some
you
more.
throw it to the open guy. Make
So
sure
it's like,
you
well, I
take
called
care
him
of
this
that
and this
football.
and
You
this
can't
and
have
this,
no turnover.
and they weren't upset about it.
Trojans
I thought they were all
want to
worse
pick
than
up the
calling him
tempo.
Governor Hot Wheels. How we can find it.
They'll try
There's
to
some
pick
good
up the
names.
first through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Well, they got their gold
Not going to
Trump
risk
pins.
a
You've seen
return
that,
here.
right?
Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys,
They
let's
have
see how
gold
it goes
Trump
this time for
pins
Kent State offense.
that they wear.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is
Sycophant.
dialing up.
They
these
are
guys
elected
offensively
officials.
able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Buys a little time with his feet. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves.
That's what I saw as well.
Get back in this,
I didn't look
they're
into
gonna
it.
need more
That's
plays like
I
that.
can't
They're going to need sacks. They're going to need
confirm it.
turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Stupid. Found this in my 12-year-old daughter's room. The picture of...
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
You know why it's on there? I think it's on there because someone posted a picture that was clearly of a vape. And I was like, if I was in a daughter's room, I'm worried.
Is this what I think it is? She says
so instead of having a first down, they'll back it up. The offensive pass interference that defenses everywhere wish would be called more often.
Please help, I'm a single parent.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Yeah, it definitely is in reference to that thing.
The touch pass. Hits the spin cycle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Ooh.
And the Golden Flashes will line up and punt it away.
He's like, hey, check out this post. It's not me, but like, give it some karma.
Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Movement here from the tight end. The give from the gun.
I saw.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up
I saw
to 34.
Or was
They'll
it
use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time
Joe
for one or
that
two more
told us
plays.
it? He was like, "Oh, it's on there." Or maybe it's the
Back
other
to
game,
throw, it's
but
Tucker.
they already have a
Quickly
fake
complete.
game on PlayStation.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the
Repo.
first down.
It was Repo,
Got
is
a
what it was.
timeout in
But,
the waning
yeah.
seconds of the half.
I
Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
It was the
Trying to
card
find
game.
his man on
Sit
first
around the
down.
table
Lofts one high and deep.
try to
And he's got it
take out
inside the
your
25.
people at the table.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The golden flashes will boot
The
away
real
to
one?
start
Is it
the second
Blueprints
half.
or Blueprints?
Blueprints.
Yeah, but which one's on PlayStation?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
PC.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
The Trojans will punt this one away. 3 and out, and
gotta
not
find
much
the
choice but to
picture.
get
I don't
rid of the
know.
ball.
Yeah, Repo was the one that was. I
Makes
think a
the
lot of
catch
people were
right at the
playing,
50.
and he was
They
like, "Oh, it's on
make
here,"
the
and then he was
stop,
like, "Oh,
and
wait,
that is
that's not it."
exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark.
They may not have called it
Control.
Repo.
You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. A little screen to the running back. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He's going for it all. And it falls in complete.
No. As friends who play was Mosier.
You lying asshole! You son of a bitch! You Hot Wheels.
Much worse as the defender was right there.
Smart offensive coordinators, they're going to throw deep balls, especially those 50-50 balls you hear about all the time. My wide receiver is better than your DB. Well, not on this play.
They'll run it from the gun. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the golden flashes are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you want to keep
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, everyone get it?
run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northwestern. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Was that the "Can I Please Quit" thing?
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
What up, Murder Club?
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back to pass, it's Tucker. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run.
Dude, when doesn't he ask for it?
Smashes through. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
He screamed. He
Well, the
screamed
defense
so
came
much
into this
ass.
one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense.
You looking at me?
The edge with a quick touch
That was
pass.
Mosier.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be...
Touchdown, Kent State! And the route is on. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery.
Go back to 19. No, this new one's good. You haven't played it. This new one's been pretty decent.
After that touchdown drive.
Dude, you Elmer prodded yourself. You can't get out of that. You call me blind. I heard it. I heard it. Justin, you're right. But it makes me feel better. He said, I played that blind.
Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Elmer, I wish I could play with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that.
To be fair, if you have a
I should've ran a better route.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think Jasmine Crockett called him over, but
conversions
pretty
are
sure.
a huge stat, and
Discount
this
FUD or something like that.
would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
Play RoboCop yet?
To the air.
No,
It's
I am not yet. I'm pretty pumped.
one high and deep.
But I've been doing Pal World whenever I like have alone time.
He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense.
Find me a
The
code.
sweet feet keeping the play alive. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Get my save file off of that server and keep it on the computer.
Wide receiver shows motion.
Must be getting 10,000 berries.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
No, get out of here.
You did the exact same thing that I did.
Did you intimidate a mammoth?
Wants to fire on second down.
And it
Skips away from pressure.
Picks
up the first down and
Butch,
gets
yeah,
down
but
to
what
avoid
pissed me off
contact.
about Butch is he refused to listen. And I was like, we both died at the same time, so it stops. He's like, that won't work. And then like I died like 6 times, and he refused to die at the same time as me. And then he finally did, and then guess what? The thing finally stopped.
Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here for the offense.
I think
Son
it
of a
was
bitch.
sleeping.
Oh, this guy.
Looking to move it through the air.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back.
Either way, it's
middle
funny.
of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't
Oh,
pulled
trolloped again.
Touchdown, Golden Fashion! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Looking to forget the kick, he's going to throw it. The DB saw it. He thought, don't
All right,
drop
I put
it,
up
don't
40
drop it.
minutes.
Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
I even changed
These
it.
guys can play offense too.
I even changed the threshold from what you guys are playing. I put it down.
Split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Give to the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And as we see the
Streaming.
ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. To throw, it's Tucker. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And this has been a rough day for this offense. And finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future.
It's so funny.
When you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed, like let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now.
I usually don't buy
They're
games.
excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll give it to the back.
there a game these guys?
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Is there a game these guys play that they
They just can't do
don't enjoy?
anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The golden flashes look to keep this drive humming.
No surprise.
It's every game he's played for a month.
They're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
There's Diablo.
First down,
Diablo
physicality wins football games. Being able to
Yeah,
run the football and create
you're like
balance. And right here
you
just shows
go
up
fucking
another first
hard
down, gives you
on
another
games,
chance
and then
to
you're
make
like
continue to
done
run the football.
out of nowhere.
This guy, too, is just an explosive play
No.
waiting to happen. His vision,
There's different
his
reasons.
quickness, and he's
No.
got it burst. If you give
Because
this guy just
they're
a
not
break,
always games you
he's
can't
gonna
finish.
hit. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The give and tick, 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 tick. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
gone.
out.
That was quick.
7th play of the drive coming up, but
Oh,
a
dude,
long
he's
way
getting
to
his
go
high-
on 3rd down.
He's getting his high pitched voice. He's upset.
That's what we're saying.
Going with the ground game
You
left.
play the shit.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of.
NCAA is my favorite because you were fucking yelling at us to play, and then we played, and then you got to a point where you're like, man, this isn't fun anymore.
Not surprisingly,
Gone.
is incomplete. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler.
And here we are.
but man, oh man,
Everyone
when
else
it
is
goes
still going.
against you, it can be ugly.
Sea of Thieves.
He's looking to throw it. Gets away from one.
You go hard on games and then quit them.
First down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's it.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Tucker. Getting some heat.
Woo.
Incomplete. He had to get rid
That's
of it
another
before
pick
he
six,
wanted
so.
to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, you play them hard. I don't know how to
It's not-
describe
and
them.
It's not that,
It's hard.
It's not that I blame you for
Yeah.
stopping playing
From
the
the
game.
gun, wants
It's
to
that
Yeah, yeah.
You will
Here's
shit
the
on
throw
anyone
downfield.
who's
Right.
playing that fucking
And
shit.
it's
Yeah,
another
okay.
That I played
interception as his
340
assault on the
hours
record
of?
book
Yeah, no,
continues.
I agree with you, but
That
that's
could be a
a fair.
momentum changer
That
after
makes
the
sense.
interception runs it back to the 37.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing
think
by this
NCAA
much
is
late in the game,
probably a
they're
pretty
one-dimensional.
good
They have to
example.
pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice
Did he say it
interception.
tonight?
This one's almost over.
If you didn't say the word shit,
And
you
they'll
certainly-
finally get him down
certainly
after
had
a terrific
that
pickup.
attitude about it.
Looks as if we have an injury
Yeah,
on
check
that
your
last
attitude.
play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down.
Oh, yeah. The demos.
He's going to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
There's a free
That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield,
I don't know which
and they
ones.
slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates...
Oh, no, I
massive
think we
play.
do. Because he's the one that he'll be like, hey, you guys see this? And we'll be like, hey, we sent a link 3 days ago about the story.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football
It's not fun.
and you don't
You need
stop.
to fight it.
It's been that kind of day
Yeah,
for
fight
this
it.
defense.
Most fight
They
it.
haven't played well. They're
Most
going to have to
doesn't
go to
pay
the well. They're going to
attention.
have to
Yeah, you're
figure
right.
some things out. Practice this week, I can promise
Son of a bitch.
you, will not be
We're
a
not
lot
right. We're
And
wrong.
they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete...
It's
Speed
a
runners.
The holder's going to try to toss it. And it works. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, he
as they
did it.
extend
Oh,
the
he
lead.
did it.
About
And he's
to
not
kick it
doing it
off after
jokingly. He
punching
did it
in
for
the touchdown.
reals.
no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And guys, USC has the ball back.
That's what it rides with.
The offense onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Nah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up on. The points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much. But keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, you know, try to find things to
Remember
build
whenever
off
Zach
for
said, hey,
next
it's
week.
Playboy Dance,
And
and
this
we haven't seen
sophomore
him at
able
all.
to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, is that a just
I'll be on
indictment
for
of the day.
Verdance.
Your quarterback
Lower
getting
up.
drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't
Dude,
done
load it
things
up. I'll
that-
play real quick.
And here
Let's go.
comes the pressure, and there he goes
He's
down
go. Oh,
again.
dude, he blessed
We might
us.
as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work
Let's
out.
go.
Third
Murder
and
Club.
very long. He can't find
No,
his
it's not a
man, and
Murder
the
Club.
clock
Let's
stops
go.
with 6 seconds left.
And this is just one of those
You
days,
stayed
man,
on
where everything
for
has
me to
gone
finish
wrong,
my
right?
game,
Like they just haven't
to
been in
not
a
play
rhythm. They
another
haven't-
game
they haven't got it
digitally
going.
together with
Never
friends.
built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot
Wow,
of things
that
are gonna
hurts
show
us
up
even more.
that people aren't going to like,
Yeah.
but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next
You,
time.
you prick.
One
You
more play
prick.
to pad the stats.
Get in here. Yeah, dude, we've had
Comes out
great
throwing on
adventures.
first
You
down.
wouldn't even know.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Get that package.
They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll fire to his right. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's going to go down as time has run out. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledge